All right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And today, guys, we are on the politics tip. And I'm sure you guys know by now, Donald J. Trump has defeated Kamala Harris. He is set to be the next president of the United States. He will be sworn in January. Now, I see a lot of people out there who are extremely ecstatic about this. I see a lot of people who are extremely distraught about this. And me personally, I'm not a big politics guy. I used to be years ago, but I took myself out of that space due to the divisive nature of politics. Politics was already divisive. I just saw it get worse over time, and it got extremely toxic to me. And I had to take myself out of that situation. It was bad for me. So I concentrated more on self-development, self-improvement, improving my own finances as well, through the creator, with the help of the creator, of course. Now, a lot of people are wondering how Donald Trump, defeated Kamala Harris. And I don't follow this stuff a lot, but from what I've seen, there are a few reasons why Donald Trump defeated Kamala Harris and the Democrats. Number one, the high prices of everything, inflation. When people are hurting financially, they're going to blame the administration who's actually in office. I think, that had a lot to do with it. People suffering, not being able to, afford groceries or, afford their rent and having to choose between, different things. Just seeing everything skyrocket in price. Yeah, they're going to blame, the party that's in office. I think that's one of the main reasons why the Democrats lost. Number two, the influx of, migrants coming into, different communities and, disrupting the flow of people's lives. I'm all for, I would say immigration, legal immigration, but you can't just let anybody come across the border. I think that's a problem because you don't know who's coming across the border, and anything can happen. Gangs, people who have a vendetta against the country, and then you put them in people's communities, and they clash. So it was just a powder keg, and that had a lot to do with it as well. So it's very important that whichever party is in office, do what the citizens expect of you. Do what the citizens expect of you. Don't say one thing and then not do it, because there's going to be backlash. And I think that's what happened. This is why the Democrats lost really big last night, because, people were suffering, and, people see people coming across the border into the country and getting all these goodies and handouts while, you're an American and you're suffering. So yeah, I would say it was an uphill battle for the Democrats, as opposed to Trump. He's promising all this stuff, and it's your watch, and this is what's going on. So it was kind of inevitable, I would say, that Trump was going to win this race, and I was right. Like I said, I don't really follow politics, but I see what's going on here in the country. I pay attention. I just don't get involved in politics. But yeah, guys, Trump will be the next president. And let me say this to my fellow Americans: let's show a little decorum with one another. I took myself out of politics because of the toxic nature, and I think we need to learn how to disagree on things without being extremely disagreeable. We don't always have to call each other names. We don't always have to, threaten one another. It doesn't always have to be that. We don't always have to be so toxic towards one another. Give a little, take a little, work together. The country can't survive, if we're not on the same page. But we'll see what happens. I wish nothing but the best for, my fellow Americans. And it is what it is now. Now that Donald Trump's going to be president, we know that now. We should, come to a place now where we're all Americans once again. But anyway, just wanted to get my take on that, guys. You guys let me know what you think. Are you happy about Donald Trump becoming president? Are you sad about the situation? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.